welcome back. Before I do an introduction to this video right here, I want to throw out my thoughts and prayers out to the hiker that was killed on the AT trail and the young lady that was wounded as well. I am on the AT trail probably at least 3 times a week. I walk for exercise, and it gives me a chance to be out in the woods, and also gives me a chance to talk to a range of people that are through hikers and stuff like that. Well, about a month ago, I met this gentleman on the trail, and we were talking and stuff, and I've been following him on his YouTube channel, and he had a title of one of his videos that he threw out a warning that there was a very appeared to be a very dangerous and strange gentleman that was walking the trail, and he was headed my way because I knew which way the gentleman that I've been following on YouTube was going. So come to find out, he was in the same camp as the guy I've been following on YouTube, and 2 days later he killed the gentleman. So it's so ironic how you just meet people on these trails and you just never know, you know. I mean, I've met some strange ones on these AT trails, and I've had to call the law on one. I won't get into that situation. It'd be too long of a discussion on this video, but yeah, you know, my thoughts and prayers goes out to the family and friends of the gentleman that died, and just be careful when you're out in the woods, you know, just be aware. It happened early in the morning. He threatened to throw gasoline on their tents and burn them, and they waited for him to leave the tent area, and they got out and started to pack up and stuff, and there was 2 other hikers that was in camp with them. He started to chase them around with knives. They got away. So he comes back to the camp before the gentleman and this lady could get packed up to go, and he walked over and stabbed the gentleman and chased the woman and stabbed her. And luckily, the gentleman that got stabbed, he was able to ping on his GPS where he was at and stuff like that, and that's the only thing that brought the law out here to apprehend the guy. He was caught, thank God. He was picked up in Tennessee for aggravating hikers as well, and he had to let go because the hikers wouldn't press charges in Tennessee because they wanted to get back on the trail evidently, and they just went on. But yeah, just a quick tip, just be careful out here, watch your surroundings. You never know what's going to walk up on you while you're in these woods, and just be safe. Alright guys, I'm getting ready to start this video, so let me get off of here and get geared up. Everyone, welcome back. Well, today I'm in a little area and that I seen on Google Maps, and there was a structure in here in the 1920s. So when I see something like that, I'm kind of hoping that it was here older than the 20s. I haven't found a whole lot, been here for maybe 15-20 minutes. Wasn't too sure I was going to start a video or not, but I'm going to go ahead and start this video. You will see everything that I dig, whether it's a nail or a coin or a button or anything good or bad. Today is Wednesday. Friday, me and my son's going to go back up to the area where he found the shield, the cavalry shield, and we're going to hit that area hard, see what we can find up there. But in the meantime, so far I have found this piece. Not too sure what it is. Might go to a wagon of some sorts. I've been noticing that there's a lot of glass on this area right here. Some nice chunks of green glass, and there's a piece of a clay pot. Here's another part of the glass. Looks like it might have been a pretty decent bottle if it was whole. So my other target here is a half of a horseshoe. So there was horses on this piece of property. There's no horses in this area right now, that's for sure. But we're going to get back to it, and we're going to see what this little place here has to offer. Get you back out when I find something. I'm back. Next signal was a 44. And it's going to be this piece. Huh. Oh no. Might be something to do with a horse tack. Have to look it up. Alright guys, get you back out and find something else. Next target appears to be a lid to a mason jar. I guess some of the glass is still in it. Alright, somebody was out here. On to the next. Everyone, I'm back. Look at that. There's a tick. That's the joys of metal detecting in the spring and summer. And poison ivy. Luckily I don't get that stuff though. But definitely gotta check the ticks. I got ate up with chiggers on the last hunt. And I spray myself down with high dollar bug spray. And I still seem to have troubles with it. Mosquitoes and alright guys, I'm taking lunch and I'll get back at it. Bring you back out on the next find. Welcome back. Big chunk of iron right here. Look at that big piece. It's going to be a pot of some sort, I believe. Typical stuff that you'd find around a home site, so I'm getting close to where the house set, hopefully. Right, on to the next one. Still at it. Got about an hour left up in here. I think I'm going to have to end up coming back. Haven't gotten close to this home site, I don't think, yet. I've only found a few square nails, and I think those were horseshoe nails. They were really small and short. But I did eyeball a bottle right there, a green bottle. And it looks like it might be a cork top. So we're going to pick it up and we're going to take a look at it. Yep. That's a cork top. I don't know the age of that. Might be a wine bottle. But it's better than a screw top bottle. Huh. Alright guys, I want to get you back out and find something else. Everyone, welcome back. Time for a wrap up. Hunted out here for maybe about 2 hours, I guess. Didn't have a whole lot of time, but every chance I get, I'm out here metal detecting. So wasn't able to get up on actually where the structure was. What brought me here was a 1920s map on Google Maps, and there was a structure in here in 1920. So when I find something like that at that range, age range, I kind of hoping that it, was in here before the 20s, maybe late 1800s or something like that. So that's the reason what brought me in this little patch of woods today. Didn't find a whole lot. You've seen most of it. Couple pieces of bottle ends. And this cork top right here, you seen. Probably a wine bottle. Mason jar lid. That was down about 8 inches. Got this piece here. Not too sure what that goes to or what it was from. Found this piece. Not sure what that is either. Half a horseshoe you see me dig. This piece you see me dig is probably my best find of the day, probably, since it's something unique and looks different. You can tell it was attached to something. Might have been horse tack maybe or something. Anybody got any ideas, just leave a comment. One little piece of pottery that I was able to find. And then this big cooking vessel. Yeah, that's a big pot right there. You can tell the curvature in it. Alright guys, that's going to be it for the day. Stay tuned for another hunt coming out with me and my son. We're going to go up to the part where he found the saddle shield, the U.S. saddle shield. Hopefully it's a cavalry camp up there that we can unearth up there. And should be a fun time. Alright guys, if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I'll catch you on the next one.